What's up, crypto gang? Welcome back to another episode of Hack Crypto, where we hack our cryptocurrency education. And if you guys are brand new here, we do a giveaway at the beginning of every single episode. And today's winner that liked the previous video, was subscribed, and commented something about the video was Rob Forsey. Thanks so much for commenting on the previous video, Rob. I just sent you some crypto. If you guys want a chance to win on the next video, like this video, be subscribed, comment something about what I'm going to cover in the video. In this video, I'm going to be going over the top non-custodial wallets for your mobile device. I'm going to be focusing on iPhone specifically, but the majority of these, if not all of them, have Android and iOS applications. Now, if you're not familiar with what a non-custodial versus a custodial wallet is, basically a custodian is someone that holds your private keys, so therefore they control the cryptocurrency that is on that wallet. It's similar to a bank, where when you give your money to a bank, you don't actually control that money. You can withdraw a certain amount, certain thresholds, things like that. Very similar with how wallets operate. Now, with a non-custodial wallet, you actually download your seed phrase, your backup phrase, and you're able to control those funds. You can back them up from other wallets, things like that, because you control those funds fully. But the problem that a lot of people face is that they don't have someone to point at. Now, this at its core is a fundamental of cryptocurrency, sovereignty, being fully in control, having full ownership over your wealth. I'm going to be going over the top 5 non-custodial wallets, so they allow you to keep your private keys. Now, one of the things that really troubled me when I was first starting out in the space in 2013 was I was wondering, all right, if they're not holding the actual cryptocurrency on the wallet, how are they making money? Definitely become apparent that through exchanges and various different types of earning concepts, a lot of these wallets have done extremely well, because you're able to take a fraction of a percentage when you're actually transacting, when you're swapping these different tokens out. The person who is facilitating that gets a cut. It's very similar to a bank, where they're taking a fee when a transaction is taking place. Very similarly with these non-custodial wallets, if they're not touching your funds, you have full control. When you do choose to swap those cryptocurrencies on that wallet, there is going to be a fee associated with that, and rightfully so. But if you are just holding your funds on there, you're in full control, that is a complete non-revenue generator for that wallet. So it makes perfect sense. You make a good product, you make a good design, you let people swap for different tokens on the wallet. That's when you make your money. And that is the perfect scenario for all of the 5 that I'm going to be talking about. And the main driver for many of them, there are other cool instruments that they developed, like earning and things like that, and credit and all that. The order that I'm going to be going through these different mobile wallets, by the way, is in order of the reviews on the App Store. And that's just the way that I kind of let the community showcase what they want me to go over in order of the amount of reviews. All of them have fantastic reviews, by the way. Now, the first wallet I want to go over for mobile is Blockchain Wallet. And quick little story, Peter, the founder of Blockchain Wallet, and Brian Armstrong, they were originally going to Y Combinator for Coinbase, and they both decided on either side of the custodian and non-custodian conversation, where Brian wanted to create Coinbase, where it has a position where it is the biggest, essentially, on-ramp for non-crypto people. And then you have Blockchain Wallet, which Peter created, where he said, all right, actually, no, I want to really lean into having people own their private keys. And rightfully so, there were 2 different places for these massive organizations. The Blockchain Wallet is one of the most popular ones. They have 43 million wallets. They have 140 countries under their belt that they have these wallets in, and 200 billion has been transacted. Really low fees. They've been able to really front run a lot of the industry and innovation in mobile wallets. And they've done some pretty legendary airdrops, including like over $120 million airdrop with Stellar a long time ago. Been around forever. Blockchain.info was how I originally knew them. All of the links will be in the description below to all of these wallets that I'm going to be going over. For each one of these, I'm going to be going over their number of reviews as well as the average number of stars. So Blockchain Wallet has 41,700 ratings with an average of 4.8 stars, and they're number 96 in finance. So they are a massive, massive app. Next up, we have Trust, or Trust Wallet. And this is a non-custodial wallet that allows people to move Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tron, Litecoin, all of these other different crypto assets onto the wallet. But this one is owned by Binance, which, if you're not familiar with, is the biggest crypto exchange in the industry. And Binance is really using this wallet to integrate a lot of really cool features for their user base. So the Binance DEX is going to be integrated in there so people can actually transact in a DEX decentralized exchange format, which is really exciting to see that. And they have the Binance wallet integration. They have like all of these really interesting concepts around ERC20 and my favorite ERC721s. Like you can put NFTs on there and visualize them. So Trust Wallet is definitely an industry leader. I would consider them. They are owned by the biggest exchange, so they have a ton of different crypto assets that are available on there. And on the App Store, they have 7,900 reviews with an average of 4.8 stars. Number 3, we have Exodus. Now, if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, I actually interviewed the CEO of Exodus. Really, really cool guy on the channel. Definitely check that video out. I went out to LA for their meetup and got a chance to really meet with the team for a day or two, meet with a bunch of people that are really, really big advocates of Exodus. And it is a beautiful, beautiful application. If you have not downloaded it on desktop yet, I highly recommend that. It is a beautiful experience, and that is something that they really emphasize. Talking to the CEO was a lot of fun because he gave me a rundown on the importance of design, and it's just an absolute stellar experience to use. I mean, I have been using them for years. My parents, I have them using Exodus because of the user experience on desktop, and it's a non-custodial experience. So you control fully what is going on. So you can obviously send, receive all of these different crypto assets. And the cool part about Exodus that a couple of these other wallets are doing, but they've done a really good job around, is the ability to add tokens. So you can customize that wallet to what you want to showcase on your desktop or mobile application. You can add these different tokens because once you have Ethereum on one of these wallets, you can add a bunch of different tokens on top of that, which is really cool, and they visualize it beautifully. And if you look at the reviews on the App Store, you can see a bunch of people talking about how cool the design is, because the mobile experience, when I was out in LA, at their meetup, they really emphasized their mobile launch, and it was very, very impressive. So they have an average of 4.8 stars from 2,400 reviews. So definitely check this one out. Next up, we have Crypto.com. Now, they have been a patron of the channel for a long time. I'm a big fan of Crypto.com, not only because they just launched a non-custodial wallet that obviously I'm super bullish on, and I love projects that emphasize the non-custodial piece because it's such a core fundamental. I'm also really excited because they have literally done more innovation for this space than a lot of people think. There is a lot of news coming out about their team, what they've been deploying on a regular basis, where they deploy these discounted rounds where if you're staking the CRO token on the wallet, you can get access to 50% off when they release a new token on their wallet. And they have literally moved the needle forward. They have over 2 million users last time I believe I heard, and they have moved the space forward in terms of earning. They have the Visa debit card where you can use your wallet pretty much anywhere Visa is accepted, and you just top it up with new tokens. And that level of innovation for the space has been pretty monumental. So they've executed countless amounts of things as a custodial wallet. And now that they've rolled out the non-custodial wallet, they're covering all the bases of the crypto industry. And the core fundamental of being fully in control is what they're now giving to their users, which I have to respect. And the idea that they've done all of these incredible things with allowing people to earn 8% and 12% with stable coins and things like that through this earning program as a custodial wallet. And now they're rolling out the ability to have full control and send and receive all of these different crypto assets. And also, they still have that Visa debit card, which was a huge movement and monumental move in this space. Like I still can't quite fathom that you can swipe that card at Home Depot or Walmart or wherever you're going. I use that thing on a regular basis, and it's just such a cool idea that I could just top it up now that they've added this additional non-custodial piece. It just warms my heart to see it. Crypto.com is number 93 in finance, and if you remember, Blockchain Wallet was number 96 in finance, which is super impressive. They have some serious momentum here. Their average is 4.2 stars with 1,700 rating. Last but most certainly not least, I got a chance to meet Edge Wallet while I was in Miami. I've met them a couple of times. I even met them in Vegas at World CryptoCon and then the North American Bitcoin Conference in Miami. Actually, in Tampa, Gabe Higgins, the founder of Blockspaces, he recommended Edge Wallet as well, and they are a pretty fantastic wallet. They've been around for a while, and they allow you to obviously control your private keys. And one of the things that I really like about the Edge Wallet experience is they really emphasize privacy and security. And just the emphasis been leading with privacy and security, I think is something that a lot of people often pass up, but they are a very, very cool project, and I like the user experience. They've been around for a very long time. I remember the Airbits company first coming out and talking about things, and the decentralized server architecture, I remember being like a really cool thing that I saw years ago that was really interested in, just because it was like truly an unstoppable entity in a way where if you're distributed across all of these different decentralized servers, you're in a pretty good position. So I'm impressed by them. They are definitely adding some cool new things with zero knowledge and zero access to user funds and keys, obviously, because they're really leaning into the non-custodial concept. And they are number 5 that I wanted to talk about, an average of 4.3 stars with 246 ratings. So this is a very, very cool wallet, especially from some OGs in the space, with a lot of really great assets available on there and an emphasis on privacy, zero knowledge, and a lot of really great things coming from them around the core concepts of what crypto stands for. That is it for my overview of the top 5 mobile wallets that you can find on iOS as well as Android. These are all phenomenal experiences, and they are all non-custodial wallets. And this is something that you should research. There are a lot of videos that I've done on the channel about hot and cold wallets. I always like to determine hot and cold wallets very similarly to checking and savings or an IRA or something like that. You're not going to touch. That's a Ledger or a Trezor wallet that is stored away. It is something that you're not going to need in the day-to-day operations that is your life. So a hot wallet is something where you're going to have a lower balance and you're going to have things regularly coming in, you're going to be transacting with. So I would associate all of these with hot wallets. These are things that you are going to be really using on a regular basis, transacting with other people, getting people involved in the space, things like that. I use many different types of hot wallets just to test things out, tinker around with all these different concepts, all these different wallets, seeing which ones. I usually only use non-custodial wallets, but if there are custodian-based wallets, like for example, I used Crypto.com for a while before they deployed this feature that is non-custodial. There are going to be a lot more non-custodial wallets in the near future. People are going to start emphasizing this as a value proposition to new users, and if they are currently a custodian of private keys, they are definitely thinking about it in the back of their mind, because with everything going on right now with central banks and the Fed just kind of running amok, there are a lot of people that are really, really emphasizing things like gold and silver, and they want to have full control over their wealth. So I think that this is going to be something that people gravitate towards just because it is a core concept of crypto, and a lot of the focus around custodial wallets like Coinbase has been to onboard people directly. Things like Gemini and some of these big exchanges really allow people to come into the space. They allow people to walk up to the circus, purchase their tickets, and walk into the circus where they can use those tickets around. So there is a time and place for both of these, and I love the idea that you can use one if you're a beginner, and then once you start learning more about it, whether you're watching this YouTube channel or other YouTube channels, wherever you're getting your information and learning on your own, you can eventually work your way towards that full ownership. So there's no rush, just slowly learn as you go, and you're going to be fine. Trust me, you just have to figure things out. Knowledge is power, and learn as you go, and just make sure that you keep your private keys safe and keep your wallets separate from your keys in a whole different part of your house. But that is it for this episode of Hack Crypto. If you guys like it, slap a like. It really helps the channel. If you guys are brand new here, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next episode of Hack Crypto.